Yep. Public offering, KTTA. There's a public offering on KTTA, right? I think so. Really? That's a crazy average. Oh my god. KTTA, holy shit. What the fuck? That's crazy. This is a tricky one. Alright, good morning everyone. Looking at ticker symbol KTTA here into the open, it looked like it was dead. In fact, we have breaking news of a secondary offering, 60 million public offering. And I'm not sure what's going on here other than to say a short squeeze. Public offering of 80 million shares of the company common stock at an offering price of 75 cents per share. I guess it's going up because the offering is at 75 cents, and that's not that far lower from what we are at now. It's considered a fair price. Is that what's going on? That could be it. But it is going insane. I'm not gonna take any trades on it here pre-market. I'll wait for the market open. It's also Rex showed, so shorts have to keep borrowing more shares for whatever reason. Oh really? That they can't use the same borrowed shares over and over. You can barely hear me. All right, so with 3 minutes into the open, I'll be watching KTTA. KTTA, ABVE has breaking news here. Above Food Ingredients announces a major strategic milestone merger, and its expected profit exceeding 30 million for fiscal year. Well, when in doubt, I know what to do. Wait for pre-market highs. If we can break and hold pre-market highs, I'll be more interested on this. But until then, I'm like, well, it is whatever. Especially now that's selling off from highs. That's a crazy green candle on KTTA though. I guess short expected it to be an easier short, but it's not. Last day of the month, last day of the week. We have a half day. So don't try to be a hero today. If you're right on the month, you won't make it back today, right? Just let it be. If you're not as green as you would expect it, I mean, today's not the day to try to make it to the monthly goal. Just another day. KTTA is hard to trust for both longs and short. I don't know what's going to do. Ross is live. Is he really?
This was after hours trade on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So I took a small position, and I only made about $2,800 on it. But going from about $22 a share to 34. And so imagine, for instance, if you've been short 20,000 shares of this or 50,000 shares of, which wouldn't be an insignificant position, but let's just say all of a sudden this thing is ripping up 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And what you know is happening is as you're trying to cover the position, the market makers are seeing your orders coming in and they're pulling their orders out the way. So the market maker doesn't want to go short 50,000 shares.
83 whole level up 185. Gonna get interesting if we actually get hold it up here. 185. All right, we hold it up. You can't hear me? Really? Think our stream is bugging out. All right, so what's the game plan now? Is fault. Not sure, honestly. On the daily chart, there's no resistance up until 379. So there's definitely a lot of room to run. At the same time, this stock, I mean, it shouldn't be even be up this much after that offering. So it might be a uphill battle. I think selling is still going to be very present, very much present. I think shorts are still going to be attacking it out of the hold. And I'm afraid we're going to see that choppy action in which we go straight up, make a new high, then we fade straight down into a new low, then we fly back up into a new high, just like the similar action we saw earlier on the week on SETI, on SGBX, this very algo type price action. That's what I feel like we're going to see. Rather than our typical, okay, if we're making new highs, let's expect higher highs, lower lows, higher lows, higher highs, and a bit of an uptrend until the stock dies, and then we start seeing a downtrend. That's easier to trade to the long side and then easier to trade to the back side. But this whippy shit, that's already proven that it likes doing, right? A new high into a new low, into a new high, then is this going to be into a new low? And then an hour into the day, are we going to reclaim VWAP and rip into new highs, get halted up, and then just reverse the entire thing into a low day? So I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be tricky. One thing is for sure, I'm gonna start it out with small share size. I'm gonna start it out with small share size. 1 minute for resumption. $47 for until resumption. Showing 177 price resumption. Here we go. that candle, man. Holy shit. Hold level is 206. Let's see if we can get held that up again. Hold level down is 147. There's a new high. Are we going to churn right back down into the new low day? Maybe. I think I want to let it consolidate for a second. Anyone else getting a delay when using Thinkorswim? Looks like Thinkorswim is having some brokerage issues. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I don't trust this thing. Thinkorswim, lagging. I think you're all you guys having struggles logging on Thinkorswim. I think you might actually be getting saved from being red. He's actually having another baby. No, he's on holidays. He took today off. He took yesterday off. Um, essentially made his own long weekend. It'd be better if we can get like a brand new stock, and then just let this one fade and die. SMX with a strong red to green there. Pretty strong red to green. Not in love with that price range. Don't feel like paying that spread. KTTA, what's this thing doing? KTTA, the float is only 7 million shares, but it feels so thick, especially when going up. There's just so many walls of sellers that it needs to go through. SMX continuing to climb up, getting halted up. SMX getting halted up. Hmm. It's definitely looking a little good. SMX brings verification to the metals that keep the world in motion. The MCC and the rise of verified gold. Industrials. 700k float. That looks good. Ladder and volume so far right now. Meta making new highs. Thank goodness. Closing some swing trades. Do not mind me. SMX is halted up, showing a 37 resumption right now. KTTA is still doing this kind of grind of death. It's not trading right. It's not trading right. There's something off. It has to go parabolic or something. Like only volume is going to override the manipulation. Until then, it's gonna be a rough ride. SMX, I'm tempted, but I can't take a 2-point loss right now. Huge dip and rip on SMX. Wow. I didn't take it. SMX new highs there. I am starving. SMX, that's crazy. KTTA. KTTA. It's rough. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna touch SMX. ADTX, hold it down. IPST. Whoa, SMX halting down. That's a brutal candle. Jesus. Imagine that's you holding into a halt down on the last day of the month on a half day after I told you to not be a hero. That's rough. That's what I wanted to avoid. Not touching that shit. Like your heart can only take so much before you go insane. KTTA. Don't think I'm going to trade with the way Toss Thinkorswim is acting. That is a great idea. Shouldn't be trading when you have broker issues. All right, KTTA, what's it gonna be? We are flagging on the 5-minute. We are in this range. What's it gonna be after this? KTTA. Green bottoming candle. Is this the turn? KTTA needs to reclaim like 180s for me to be interested in it. 180s. Somewhere up here. 180s, 190s. Then I can think we can reclaim 2. At least retest it. Until then, no thank you. See, like every time it accelerates, it gets stuffed by some algo. The imbalance to the sell side is too big. We're gonna need the entire world to be buying this. Think we're streaming that weed today. There's the VWAP retest on KTTA. Nice, nice. Way better balance than I expected. SMX resumed from the hold down, bouncing off of VWAP as well. What a day, man. What an awful day. What a month. Yeah, that is true. Overall market green so far. Meta having a nice bounce day. I sold some of my swing trade on Meta. Tesla, I haven't sold anything. I'm not gonna be thinking about selling until breaking all-time highs, which of course we will. So holding strong on my Tesla swing, scaling out on my Meta swing. Bitcoin unreal, back to $92,000. It's gonna be back over 100K in no time as well. KTTA. Good day to lick your wounds. Yeah. Some huge sellers on KTTA coming. You know, what I am interested on this is once it looks dead, officially, somewhere down here, it's gonna go straight up and make a new high, isn't it? So that's when I'm gonna try to take a trade on it. SMX bouncing. How much I'm up on the day? I'm actually red right now, $700 on KTTA, of course. Some of it was pre-market though. Most of it was, well, not most of it, but I jumped in right here, right here, as we were breaking out of the pre-market high at the time, 155. Jumped in on the breakout, added for a bit of a short squeeze play, and this thing reversed hard. It reversed and I had to cut the loss. Lost like $400 there. From there, I decided to become a short seller for once. And I got squeezed on this screen candle. So I lost another $500 doing that. And now I'm like, fuck me. That's my bad though. That's my bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Shorting. It's one of those things that when the day's so slow for longs, FOMO kicks in. You start seeing everything drop, and short selling feels like it's about to be easy. Of course, you try it, and it's the one candle you get squeezed on. So definitely my feet is off the gas right now, and if I finish the day red right here, that's fine. SMX, no way I'm touching that shit. Look at the spreads. $1.70, 50 cents almost all the time. No, thank you. Thinkorswim still not fixed. Everyone in the chat still having a lot of issues. Do you have problems with pop and drops at 7 a.m.? If so, how do you not get caught in these types of plays? I'm personally not trading that early. For me, 7 a.m. is like 4 a.m. So I'm definitely not trading that early. It is true that at 7 a.m. most retail brokers go live and allow for trading, which also means any order that was placed to take profits or to buy beforehand on days prior go live right at 7 too. That's why you see that's why you see the level 2 kind of like go crazy and orders start, the stock that everybody's watching starts spiking up or down like crazy, just because a lot of orders that have been placed start executing at 7. So one way to avoid that is just not trade at 7 at all and just wait for like those 5 minutes of ridiculous price action to pass by, and then until then you start trading. SMX getting halted up again. KTTA falling down. KTTA falling down. Um, the end of KTTA, or are we going to see an epic short squeeze again? This technically should be the end of KTTA. But because that should happen, it won't. You know what I mean? Nightmare said by KTTA now. Sheesh, whoever listened without understanding lost some greenery. Such a necessary bigger red day. Right there with you, Big Tim. To be fair, if it wasn't because of that stupid short sale that I took, this would be a very manageable red day for me. I would be down like $200 or something. But now I'm almost down 800. All right, so here we go. Look at this. Look at this chart. We broke down through VWAP. It became like a very clear short. And then we squeezed the fuck out of everyone that got short down here, including myself. Are we going to see that here? Or is this actually the beginning of the end? The beginning of the stair step down? I am not sure. SMX held it up, showing a resumption of 45. I still can't do it. I cannot do it. Some of you guys day trading ADTX. ADTX. It's one of those good shorts on the side that nobody's really paying attention to, and because of that, it's just slowly fading. MCE being called out in the chat. Let's see. 15 million share float, up 31% on the day. American software company, penny stock that we traded before. There's a continuation level at 55 cents that it looks like it's about to retest. Not horrible, but I'm not incredibly excited to jump on that right away. MCE. I'm trying to make it like the Island Boys. KTTA fading. This might be it. We still have some support that this needs to go through. 200 EMA and then 136 from the high of the last session, which was Wednesday. So, there's that. Island Voice. Mighty, do you post on YouTube? No, I don't post on YouTube anymore. I migrated all my content to X. So if you want to check my daily recaps, you can find me on X. My handle is Mighty Scalper. And X is simply becoming the better platform for anything finance related, anything stock market related. You know, it's owned by Elon Musk. You can't get any better than that. YouTube is this. I don't know. YouTube is like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm migrating all my content to X. So moving forward, you'll only find me there. I post daily recaps and like I also post daily watch lists and stupid shit every now and then. So yeah, I'm still posting content, but no longer making YouTube videos. I do live stream every day, like this, but only inside of my chat room. SMX, wow. Posting up again. Yes, Sue. KTTA. AMCE making new highs there. Is to clear this pivot of 54 cents for me to really like it. I don't know, not in love with it. It looks like it's gonna actually start to fade now. KTTA. AMCE on the other hand. To me, this looks like a good short against resistance. It's just Mighty Scalper. I mean, it's the same thing, Mighty Scalper, Mighty Stocks. It's just that when I created the Twitter account, I didn't go by Mighty Stocks. I'll send a link here in the chat so you can see it. SMX hold it up again. Eight figure. Thanks, KB. That's what happens when you get banned from Schwab. And you get a YouTube channel deleted and you break up with your girlfriend. AMCE. Rejecting of this daily level here. I look like a gangster, bro. I look like I need to be deported. Wow, KTT actually died out. Motherfucker. I actually have shares located, so I wanted to like spike against VWAP. I would have taken that short. AMCE grinding up higher. Guys, there's nothing. What do you want me to say? There's nothing here. AMCE fucking sucks. KTTA is dead. SMX is an account blower. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Hold it up again at 60. Fucking hell. SMX. KTTA. AMCE. Still fighting against this daily level. KTTA. KTTA. Check out this SMX chart. Oh no. Imagine. Oh no. Can't even. Alright, AMCE. I like this candle here. Getting a little more serious about breaking that high. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Pull away. Take a peek at the daily chart. There's resistance at 64 cents. Good. Good. More. Come on. KTTA, here it comes against VWAP. Is he going to fade off it or is he going to hold it? KTTA pushing against VWAP. I think this is an important spot. Are we going to see a little short squeeze through VWAP, or are we just going to touch it and fade from it? SMX getting halted down. KTTA. I wonder if this is a bit of a short selling trap right here. AMCE, nice. Making new highs as well. Okay, the day's turning around a little bit. KTTA somewhat alive. AMCE making new highs. This is not as horrible as it started out. AMCE, wow, this is way better than I expected. That's a good call out from zero. Daily resistance at 64 cents. These small cap stocks scare the crap out of me. They can roll over so fast and crush me. Then no one's gonna remember your name. Damn. 551. Oh my god. I'm about to call it a day. I'm red $600. I was able to do a tiny bit of damage control. But you know, it's the end of the month. Friday. Being red sucks, but at the very least it won't be a huge red day. Here are the P&Ls. Down 740 in one account. This is the short sell I was talking about. And then I'm green $100 on the other account. So far 4 green, 0 red. Nice. SMX halted down still. AMSC still interesting. I do like the fact we're holding this 54. You stopped watching the stream for a year. Did I turn white? I assume you're talking about RT. Yeah, I'm not even white though. So my skin color is fall caramel passion. It's the whole thing. Fall caramel passion. goes that thing. KTTA reclaiming VWAP. I'm sure is starting to become a pain in the ass for short sellers. SMX resuming from that halt down, giving a bit of a bounce. KTTA, what are you up to? What are you up to here? Little stabber on KTTA there. Sold it. That trade into VWAP. SMX holding down again. KTTA pulling away from VWAP a little bit. Meta 643. Wow. Very good day for Meta. Tesla 428. KTTA. See, there's potential only because today nothing really exciting should be happening. Last day of the month, half day, after a holiday, it should be real quiet. And because of that, short sellers are going to get even more confident. And I wonder, can that give us like a crazy move in KTTA? I have a feeling that AMCE wants to reclaim above VWAP. If we reclaim above VWAP, I think we have another round. Another little round. Green ABVE. What the hell are you trading? Hmm. Okay. AMCE, if you can reclaim VWAP, bruv. Be very good. ABVE. Premarket highs in ABVE, 314. Not enough volume for me to really like it. KTTA also dying out in volume, which is bad for longs. When there's no volume, gravity is gonna pull the stock down. We need volume for the stock to go up. Here we go. AMCE. Come on, son. Watch. AMCE holds VWAP. It gives us a new high of day. Who's that seller there? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Let us fly. Let us fly. Marcelo, ¿por qué solo long y no short más? Pues la verdad porque soy muy malo para hacer shorts. It's scraping this VWAP level. All right, how about we do something that I like calling the collab trade? I am joking. I am clearly joking. I am clearly joking. This is not financial advice ever. There we go. There we go. Why two P&L windows? It's because I have two brokers. We're gonna see some turbulence there against VWAP. Do you use Webull at all? No, I don't use Webull. I actually can't even open an account with them because I think it's only for like Americans. Like a very like literally like a list of 5 countries can open accounts on Webull. Of course, where I'm from is not one of them. But even if I could, I've really been liking the direct access brokers. KTTA dying out. Do you get rebates on penny stocks or just market orders? No, I get rebates on penny stocks. It depends on the routes you use. But the routes I use give rebates even on sub $1, and that's what helps offset the commissions. Webull is a Chinese company based in the US to take advantage of new retail traders. There you go. I'm not even sure who are they taking advantage of because they're offering free commissions and it seems like it's pretty good. Like they give good fills, has a good platform. I mean, it looks like a solid broker. It's unlike the the um the back in the day offshore brokers that were charging $10 per trade because they knew Americans wanted to trade more than 3 times every 5 days, but they didn't have $25,000 to go with PDT, so they would kind of like exploit that. That to me sounded like predatory, but Webull is just fine. It's just like a normal broker, I think. In fact, a very good one. I haven't used it or tried it, but in the chat room, a few people have the broker and they seem to like it just as much as Charles Schwab. So they compare it a lot. All right, this dip right here, this candle right here is the beginning of something beautiful. The beginning of something beautiful. It's the beginning of the end. That's what that is. Vivo IPO fail. Yeah, I have few of the guys in the chat. They're long on this, and they've been like accumulating shares on the way down, and it looks like it's finally giving a bit of a relief bounce. Well, it looks like that might be the end of AMCE and the end of my day. So I'll be calling it down about $500. Pretty much I'm down my short sell. That's how much I'm down. So red day for me, but at least not catastrophic. And finishing the month green. Very tough month. I'm still very much in trader rehab, trying to adapt to the new broker. But so far so good. Green is good while I'm learning and paying my dues. So I'll be posting a monthly recap on my Twitter. Yeah, I see you there. All right. Not sure if you're gonna see me next week. I think Pet Store is gonna be back by then. And I'll see you next time.